extra point, they're up 21-0. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Got it in the middle. It's Walton. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make two.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Hokie. The defense putting points on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Right back to the well. And the ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll be brought down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Davis looking to pass. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Got his man on the right. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the Hokies trying to cash it in on first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to throw again. That's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to... Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having...
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Bounced right back to them. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Davis will throw. Got the quick pass. Open space at the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hokies. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Panthers now with... Long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Travis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can...
Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Davis looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. All out of space. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking for room, it's Smothers. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team can...
When you're ranked in the top 5, Your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Hokies will put it away to start the game. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cavaliers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Virginia Tech won a thriller the last time these two met.
They sure did, and hopefully they were able to celebrate back in Blacksburg at one of the great on-campus cafeterias in college football for that sourdough chili bowl. It's amazing.
And you are so right and spot on about the cafeteria. And the food tastes a lot better when you get a big win in the rivalry game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down to the 40. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Cavaliers want to move quickly. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So Virginia Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again. And
oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Got a man, it's Robinson. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Davis will throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Kickoff! What a play to set him up! That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cavaliers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lethal with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. Knocked off his feet. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Ready to try the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Using his legs, it's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He wants to go deep. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. This is a long fourth down drive, but the offense stays on the field. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Off and running. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to Iowa State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. There he goes! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 40, there he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. Fights off a defender. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Cavaliers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He'll do it himself. It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks up the first down, still moving. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. A little screen to the running back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Cavaliers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Davis looking to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Shoots his way for more. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. Here comes the heat. Grab near the marker. It's Clark. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It smothers. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. The Hokies are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wiggins. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hokies will line it up on first and 10. In the red area, it's Robinson. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. It's a reverse. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now facing a third and long. Davis will throw. Touchdown, Hokies! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Extra point here will give them the lead. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Bring in the heat. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Wiggins. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Robinson. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Get it out on the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to keep it in the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
It's pretty amazing at this point in the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Davis looking to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quickly out to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Hokies are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Clark. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It was the Hokies gobbling up the...
season in the ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Georgia Tech's offense is up first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off. And there he goes. That's a big hit at the end, but they've got a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback still with the football. And the ball to the ground. The ball bounces out of bounds. The offense keeps possession and no loss of yardage on the play. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He decides to keep it here. Powering through.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Hokies offense gets their first crack now. Let's look at the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Breaks into the clear. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Grab down the middle. It's Smothers. They finally make the stop with the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. And the Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Davis. Grabbed by the receiver. Who's in the clear? They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. Some early drama here. We're all Conference Championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll try the option play here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's caught. It's Welch. Scooped up on the defense.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a shotgun run call. They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Bringing pressure.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The Hokies are going to cash in this red zone trip. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Hokies. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And they hand it off to the back. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. It's Jones. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Nowhere to run. No corral him for no gain. The Yellow Jackets will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. Shoots to get past a man. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Adams. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Quick shoot to get free. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Welch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call when we see an important play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Jones. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes the ball play back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. It's a run. Running back's got it. Has the 1st down and more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Scanning the field. It's Davis. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Clark. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Wiggins. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. It's an out route. The catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And the receiver's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. He's brought down just short of the mark for him that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Play action here on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 2nd down after that completion. Gonna run it. It's Welch. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Running back grabs it on a screen. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and... Returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the 3rd period. So Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. He bought some time, now lets it go. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Hokies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket.
Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. To the air, it's Jones. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
What a combination. this quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a 1st down. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field, it's Davis. With the catch, it's Clark. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. And the Hokies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Quarterback keeps the football. Eludes a tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs on the scramble. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. Dropping back, it's Jones. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense for a 1st and goal. Quarterback Drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Just standing there, gets hit again. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
This touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the two-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the extra point was up and good.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ball game.
First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Dropping back, it's Davis. On the run, he'll let it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Gets rid of it on the move. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back.
It's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets closer to the line to crank up the tempo. Now they'll just clock it. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Took contact on the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions.
Woo!